All right, scholars, so you should have finished the practice problems if you are looking at this video right now. So I pulled two of the practice problems that you had to do, and I'm going to explain them to you now. Hopefully you got the same answers as me. All right, so the first problem we'll look at is this one. Using your paper and pencil, partition this pizza into 4 equal parts. Explain your work below. So that first step is to go ahead and partition the pizza into 4 equal parts. Now, if I think back a little bit, when I partitioned the pizza into halves, which gave me those 2 equal parts, I remember that I started at the middle of the top of the pizza, and I drew a line vertically down to the middle of the bottom part of this pizza. And that gave me 2 slices or 2 halves. Now, if I want to partition it into fourths, which is 4 equal parts, then I am next going to start on this side of the pizza and draw a line horizontally to the other side of the pizza. And now let's see if I have 4 equal parts. Ooh, not that. All right, let me fill this back in real quick. All right, so let's count our parts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Did you partition the pizza the same way as me? I hope so. So now you had to also explain your work below, and that is where you should write in complete sentences. So to explain what I did, I would say, I partitioned the pizza into 4 equal parts by drawing a line vertically down the middle of the pizza and then drawing a line horizontally across the middle of the pizza. And that gave me 4 equal parts. Period. Now, I just want to also make sure that you understand the fraction for each of these parts. So if one customer eats this slice of pizza, slice 1, what fraction of the pizza did they just eat? In fact, let's just shade it in real quick to pretend like it's gone, like someone ate it. So I may say what fraction of the pizza is shaded in or what fraction of the pizza is already gone. And I know that I am just talking about one slice. And I also know that I have 4 total slices or 4 parts on this pizza. So my bottom number is 4. So right now we see 1/4 of the pizza shaded in. All right, scholars. So that was one question I really wanted to go over with you because it might have been a little difficult for you to partition that pizza into 4 equal parts. But now we're going to try to partition a pizza into thirds, which can be a little more tricky. Let's check it out. So you had this problem on your practice problems. It says, Torian orders a pizza. He wants to share his pizza equally with Zayara and Soraya. Which option below shows how Torian should cut the pizza so that each scholar gets an equal slice? So on the problem, you had 2 pictures, but we're just going to go ahead and draw it here. First thing to think about here was, how many slices do I need? So let's go to the problem and we're going to underline everywhere we see a person. So Torian, that's a person, one of my scholars in my homeroom. Zayara is a person, and Soraya is a person. And each one of these scholars would like to have an equal slice of this pizza. So I need to make sure I cut this pizza into what? Hmm. I bet you either said 3 equal parts or thirds. And you would be right. We need to cut this pizza into thirds. So to partition a circle into thirds, it can get a little tricky. What you have to remember is to start in the middle. So I'm going to put a circle or a little dot in the middle of this pizza, just like that thing the little white thing they put in the pizza to keep it still. We'll pretend like this is that little white thing. So what I need to do to partition this pizza into thirds is to make sort of a Y shape. So starting right here in the middle, I'm going to draw a line diagonally up to about right here on my pizza. Okay, then I'll go back to the middle and I'm going to draw another diagonal line going about right here on the pizza. So right now, if you look at this, do I have 3 slices? Not yet. So we must need to make another line to partition this pizza into thirds. So going back to the middle again, remember, to partition a pizza or a circle into thirds, you need to start in the middle. So I'll start here in the middle again, and then I'm going to draw another diagonal line going about right here. And now I have 1, 2, 3 equal slices. So did you pick the pizza that looked like this one? Oh, I hope so. But if not, no worries. Just go back through the practice problems and try again. You can always just draw this pizza a few times on your paper at home so that you really, really understand how to partition a pizza or a circle into thirds. I hope that this review video helped you, scholars, and now make sure you review all of the anchor charts and then rock it out on your exit ticket. See you later.